What's up, YouTube? How's it going today, guys and girls and everybody in between? It's Konskis here to talk to you a little bit about my first impressions of the Scarlet Nexus demo on the Xbox Series S. I spent the last 2 days playing a little bit with both characters. I did a normal run and a hard run, and as well as a normal run with the female character because I just couldn't quite figure her out. But today we are going to talk a little bit about all of the details we can about Scarlet Nexus. So, first things first, I would like to start by talking about our two protagonists. First off, we have Yuito Sumeragi, the male protagonist, and Kasane Randall, the female protagonist. Now, in the demo, they each have a different party, but to start, I want to talk about the brain map. So the brain map is something that you can use to customize your abilities, give yourself attack up, be able to equip more plugins, increase XP bonuses for meeting certain kill conditions, and even give yourself things like the ability to combat roll when you hit the ground after getting knocked down. You can also change, of course, your character's equipment, change weapons and different plugins to give yourself different boosts in combat, and of course, you can customize your appearance with different cosmetics you find throughout the world. And the coolest part for me is the ability to customize your party to best fit the situation. For example, with Yuito, I needed to teleport through this wall to continue and also to get these items and this collectible. These collectibles is how you get your different weapons. You can also use different party members to help in combat. Electrokinesis is extremely helpful against water-based others, and these execution animations are just so cool. But you can also use pyrokinesis on enemies that are weak to fire, like these oil-based enemies. They just ignite, and the flame tornado is just a blast to watch. And again, I'm just going to leave this clip of this execution in. It's kind of the same thing, but still, they're really neat looking executions. You can also use things like hypervelocity to hit enemies that move too quickly, and then you'll knock them down so you and the rest of your party can continue to beat them up. You can also use Gemma's ability. I can't remember the name of it. I think it's Sclerokinesis, to block damage, which helps me slam this statue into this enemy's head over and over again to make sure I can break that cone off to do the most damage possible and stagger him so I can, again, do the most damage possible. You can also use things like duplication to duplicate the items that you use your psychokinesis on. So here I hit this ram with 3 boxes very quickly. You can also use things like clairvoyance to help see enemies that are invisible. You see the enemy was highlighted green, and after I turn the camera, I've hit him. Now he's not green, he's grayed out because he is visible to the entire party. You can also get stealthy with it if you like. If you hold Y, you'll do a backstab that will stun enemies. I couldn't quite figure out that mechanic, but it does work. I've done it once or twice, just not on purpose. You also have the brain drive ability that will increase your damage, increase your attack speed, and it will basically make your psychokinesis abilities faster, and I think they cost less or no psychokinesis energy. So you can just go absolutely bonkers once you activate Brain Drive. Another cool execution. You can die, of course, with the chance to be revived by one of your teammates if your bond is high enough with them. So that will definitely help the combat loop. So everybody, that is my thoughts and everything that I know so far about Scarlet Nexus. Really enjoyed my time with the demo, both playing on normal and hard. It felt like hard occasionally just seemed like the enemies had, a little more health here or there. Maybe they did a little more damage. I found myself having to manage my health a little more. I did appreciate the challenge. I really love the art style for the game. I love they're calling it brain punk. I know I called it a Souls-like, or at least I think I did. But it's kind of like a brain punk Souls-like, takes place in what seems to me like a dystopian Japan. And I love the way the game looks. I love the way it plays. I love the way it feels. Really looking forward to the full release for this game. again, I'm just going to leave you with the rest of this boss fight here with Yuito. This is my boss fight on hard, so I was just kind of playing around, trying to use psychokinesis as much as possible and use the different abilities from my party. So if you enjoyed, my friends, make sure you leave a like. If you did not, leave a dislike. If you're ready for more, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.